Good morning, you guys. So it's technically Monday, 2 days after opener morning. Me and Colin didn't get our deer tags on time, so we are actually, well, I should say I'm actually about to go sit out in my stand. Colin and Mark, the Sherp mechanic, are on their way to go. I'm not sure if it's either to do a demo or drop a Sherp off. I can't remember, if I'm honest with you. But they're on their way to go do that. I'm getting ready to go out. I gotta be out there in about a half an hour. I just gotta throw on my bibs and some socks, basically. So, currently working with, obviously got my bibs. There's also some snow pants. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to wear. I think I'm gonna end up going with my bibs though, just because it is a little bit colder out than I was expecting, and I'm always cold. So, and I got my jacket. I also have an orange sweatshirt in case it gets a little hotter if I'm sitting a little bit longer in the morning, because it does get a little toasty in that enclosed stand, luckily. And of course got my gun, there's mittens in there, got my hat. Yeah, so I will see you guys when I'm dressed. Alrighty guys, so slight freaking problem. The door to my stand will not open. I don't know what the fudge is wrong with it. So now I'm just gonna sit out in the open like the good old days and try not to make a stinking sound. It's gonna start raining soon, so that's great. I think I may have spooked it here walking up. I heard something running in the woods, but alright guys, so you can't hear or see the rain. It's been raining pretty decently for about 30 minutes. I'm only so waterproof, so my jacket is starting to get soaked. My pants are starting to get soaked. Sunrise is at 7:15. It is 7:09. And I'm gonna have to go back in the next like 30 minutes, maybe 45, because we have a very tiny dryer, and I'm gonna want to dry these before. So I'll be headed back soon. I'm gonna sit for as long as I can. Alrighty guys, so it is currently, oh, where's my phone? Currently 3:31. I am back out in a different stand. This one's actually able to be closed, so if it does start snoring again, which earlier it said it was supposed to, sorry, I forgot my tissues. But I've seen a few doe when I was driving here, which are like right across the road. They weren't far away at all, so I took my sweet time, walked quiet, got out here, I'm all situated. Got about 2-ish hours worth of sitting. I think I'm gonna last longer. I ended up getting rained out. I fought to get that door open for a good like 20 minutes or so, and then I freaking just gave up. And then it started absolutely downpouring, and after about 30-40-ish minutes on top of the 20 of me sitting there, the rain actually started soaking through my jacket, my hoodie, and my long sleeve. My shoulders were getting wet, and then it also soaked through my bibs, so my legs were getting wet, and I said, screw it, I would rather just go in, dry all my stuff, and be ready for this evening than be a cranky butt and be soaking wet all day. So, get that situated, and if anything comes, hopefully I'll have enough time to hit the record button so you guys can see me shoot something. But let's cross our fingers, say a few prayers. Hopefully just this nice monster will come out. Last year I got a 10-pointer. And decent bucks that I've had total. My smallest is a 4. So hopefully we can get something bigger than a 10 or a really just beautiful, like 8 or up. I would take a 6 if it looked good enough. And if not, I wish I could put a vest on some of the smaller bucks that I've seen out here. Just a nice little orange vest so no one shoots them. Try and save them for next year, but as long as I get a deer, I'll be happy. I normally split the meat with my grandma, so I mean, she's got my Uncle Bucky too and my 2 sisters, so she'll get her fill no matter what, but let's hope something comes out. Hey guys, it's about 10 minutes till it's gonna be dark outside. And I think I'm gonna start walking back here in about 5 minutes. Saw some pretty birds, a couple of them. Saw a blue jay. That's it. I haven't seen anything else. So, I think, yeah, we're gonna head back in about 5 minutes and try again tomorrow morning. So, I will see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, so this is the night after what you guys just saw, and I'm sorry I'm so shaky. My body has officially gone on to vibrate mode because I just shot at a buck. I'm really hoping I got him. We hadn't sighted in our guns, and Cullen sighted in mine for me. He shot about 5 times. It kicked when I shot it. It kind of kicked its back legs and did that thing that deer do where they kind of like flinch. Sorry, that's a really bad shake. And I get so excited whenever I shoot at a deer. But Cullen said that if I didn't get it, it's not my fault because I'm a very good shot. I know, hard to believe, but I am a very good shot. And Cullen was the one that sighted it in for me. So he said if I missed, it's his fault, not mine. I just got off the phone with him. He's putting on some warm clothes, and he's on his way out here. We're also hunting with Tristan and Camille, our 2 buddies. So I texted them and told them that I just shot. So hopefully I did get it, so I can go to bed good. But let me tell you, buck fever, and between that and my adrenaline right now, I know. I'm so excited. Also, he ran about 10 yards, and then he stopped, and I just saw he was walking a little funky, and his tail was going nutso. So I do think I shot him. I think we might have to track him for a little while, but I do think I shot him. And I was sitting here too because I had 4 does. Well, it was 2 mamas and a baby sitting out here for probably a good 20 minutes, half an hour, and I was just watching them. And I said a quick prayer, and then I was talking. I've had a few deaths in my family and friends, and I was talking to Michael and my auntie and my uncle and my papa and Donnie, who was like my grandpa growing up. I was talking to all of them, asking for a buck to come out because I was getting cold. When I shot my 10-pointer, I remember he just came up on my Facebook from like 6 years ago, and I was talking to Donnie. I was sitting on his pumpkin patch out in some of his hunting land with my aunt and uncle, and I was talking with him, and that's when my 10-pointer ran out. So let's cross our fingers and hope. I'm getting really excited. I hope I got him, but I didn't see him drop, and that hasn't happened in a few years, so I'm a little nervous. So sorry, I'm rambling.
Okay, I actually just got off the phone with Marae, and she just told me she just blasted at a pretty nice buck. So, screw the meme review. Let's go find a buck. Let's go find this deer. All right, Marie said she's pretty sure she hit it. She was sitting in one of the fields down here at the farm. She said she shot it and it like did that. It kicked its hind legs out like it got hit. And she said it ran like 10 yards and it stood there and was moving weird. And then it walked, like kind of trotted into the woods. So, buzzing down there now. It's probably already been like 15 minutes since she called me, and we'll give it another 10, 20 minutes just because we don't want to push him if he is still up. And if she hit it, we'll find it. So, see, even if, I always get excited when someone gets a deer, even if it's not me shooting, I'm like, it's exciting. The field, she got it out of right here. There was just does everywhere, and she said they left and they were just pissing like crazy, and they ended up leaving, and that buck came out like 15 minutes later, 10 minutes later maybe even. Sweet. Oh, I really hope she got it. She's really been craving of getting a buck. This is how much these does don't care. There's a doe like right over there, and it's just chilling. Even though I just pulled the car right up to her stand, it's still just chilling over there. They literally don't care out here, man. It's crazy. So you think you got it, baby?
I am 85% sure.
85% sure?
85% sure.
All right, well, I brought the headlamp. If you want to...
It kicked like a deer does, and then it ran literally like 10 yards. You see that pine tree right there?
Yeah.
I could like see it through the branches before it like ran off towards the farmhouse.
Oh, it ran like through that way?
No, I'll show you in a sec. But
Okay.
It like ran about, okay, honestly, it's probably closer.
Well, how about you come down here and tell me so they can actually hear you? All right, so what happened, baby? All right, babe. So the wind noise is so horrible when I was trying to edit of you telling us about you shooting the deer. So just tell them right now where there's not horrible wind.
Okay, so basically, this was only the second time I sat. I probably sat for what, maybe like 2 hours, 2.5 tops.
Total from that one morning that you sat for an hour and couldn't get the door open, and then that night, yeah.
Yeah. So, oh no, because I forgot I sat that evening. So about 3.5 hours
Okay.
total since opener.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, so I was sitting out in the stand that I couldn't get the door open. I got completely rained on. It was great. But I was sitting there, and there was 2 does and 2 fawns, so they were all does. I didn't see any little nubs or nothing on them yet, at least. But they all came out of the woods kind of right in front of me and to the left a little bit on that opposite side of the field, and I was watching them for about a half an hour. I mean, they were just hanging out. It was just quiet. We took pictures of them and some videos, and they kept looking behind them, and behind them, like the same way that they came out of the woods, all 4 of them kept looking. But they ended up trotting off, and probably 10 minutes after they left, you know, I was getting really cold. I had the pins and needles in my toes because I was so cold. And I was said a couple prayers to God, and I was talking to some of our family members and friends who have passed, and just, you know, saying, send me a big buck. Come on, I'm getting cold. I want to go home. And sure enough, I mean, like I said, 5-10 minutes after all those does left, here comes this buck just trotting out, and I grabbed my gun as quickly and quietly as I could. It wasn't running, it was trotting, you know, not full run, but it kind of slowed down to a walk, and I shot it and ran about 10, maybe 15 yards. It did that thing where, like, it kicks out its back legs, you know, when you shoot it and they kind of, like, lurch down. I did that and then ran about 10-15 yards, and I just saw its tail going absolutely nuts, and it was kind of walking a little funky, and then I lost it because there was a big pine tree on that side of the stand where I couldn't see past. So I wasn't sure if I actually dropped it, but sure enough I did.
Well, they don't know that yet. They haven't seen that part yet. All right, let's get back into looking for the deer. So I grabbed the world's crappiest headlamp ever. So we're kind of having a hard time finding blood. So we're headed back here to grab a couple better flashlights, and then we're gonna meet up with our biddies. our buddies, Tristan and Camille, and see if they got anything or saw anything, and then see, probably have them come out, help us look. That's the plan.
My confidence has now diminished from 85% sure I shot it down to like 60 because we didn't find anything with the crappy flashlights right away.
80
But
to
also-
60, that's a pretty massive drop, Marie, in your confidence. Is there another
Babe.
body that can hold bar?
No.
Big.
You had your whole half.
But I'm bigger.
So the first deer that I ever shot, my grandpa knew for a fact that I shot it because he saw it kick all funky and, you know, the whole 9 yards. I shot it straight through the lungs, and there wasn't blood for about a half a mile, and that's when we found my deer's blood trail. So let's hope it's not like that, because I don't want to walk around the woods all night, nor do I want to first thing in the morning. It'd be nice just to find it right away.
I haven't eaten lunch yet. All I've eaten today is a bowl of oatmeal. It was a very
Yeah,
good
like
bowl.
noon.
Yeah, because I didn't have time to eat breakfast for working this morning.
Yeah, I'm really hungry too. I really want pizza.
Got some better lights. See if we can't find some blood. Otherwise, we got a thermal imager too. We can go start going through the woods in and looking. Look at this. Look at this thing lights up this whole gosh dang field. Good old Olight. These guys were sponsored me. So we got the fronter. We gave up because we couldn't find. We were trying to give up because we couldn't find blood anywhere. So we just drove. This is like, the field is literally right there. We came just like 3 feet in, and I'm like shining my flashlight,
I almost
my
walked up
flashlight.
to him.
and I look over to the left, and
I haven't even seen him yet.
he's right there.
Oh, hi,
Not a
buddy.
bad one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Little 8-pointer.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see him. I want to see him. Babe, I got a deer.
You didn't go far at all.
I got a deer.
Good job.
And there was no blood.
No, I just see this a little tiny, just like little droplet. Like, okay, I was gonna try.
Hi, buddy. Oh, he got a thick neck. He's got a thick neck. Oh, he was just starting to be a little 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, look. Just getting nubbies. He was totally going to be a 10, but I shot him early. Look at his neck.
Look at, that's all you had for blood.
Damn.
That's just
That's like right in the shoulder.
You got a big body though.
Yeah, he does. Got me a big boy, baby.
You got a thick neck.
Babe, I got one.
Good job.
It's kind of at a weird angle for me to hold his head up. Ugh.
Oh, his mouth is bleeding.
Got him.
Got him in the lungs, I bet. Wait, hold it up again. Sorry.
He's got a heavy head.
Oh, he's actually. It's a pretty big buck, actually. Good job, baby.
Thanks.
Good job.
Hi, friend.
Nice. Oh, my phone's ringing. Missed a call from Mark. Oops, it's really bright. It's a little 10-pointer
Little 10.
or a nice 8.
Yeah, either a nice 8 or there's 2 little nubs here
Yeah,
that could count.
definitely.
So, but he's got,
He's big. Look at the freaking
Like-
neck on that thing.
look at that, compared to like my hand.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a neck.
It's like,
Holy crap. Yeah, and he's a big body deer. Like he's a
well, yeah, I mean,
he's a
here,
nice deer, baby.
like, here's my leg, like, out straight from his butt. I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
he's a big dude.
Oh yeah. It's a nice deer for sure. Good job,
Thanks for
baby.
letting me shoot you, buddy. I appreciate it. You're gonna see
Where
a
did you?
winner.
Where did we hit him? Yeah, he literally didn't. There was a little
I
spot.
wiped the blood away. It's like
Yeah.
right here.
So you did nick his shoulder, I bet. I think you got him the lungs
Somewhere in there.
because he had so much blood in his mouth. He probably made it about here, and then he ran out of breath and died.
Well, I'm like,
You know what I mean?
I told you, like, he stopped running, like, basically right on that tree line.
Nice shot, baby.
I got a deer.
Makes me feel a little better because I was starting to feel really bad thinking I didn't like mess your gun up.
Well, I was starting to feel bad because I was like, what if I didn't shoot him? Which I was trying not to be cocky for the video, but I was like 100% sure that I shot him, and I was like, oh, my confidence is diminishing.
She's a beast. I haven't shot a buck in a couple of years now, and she comes out and sits for the second time and gets one. Literally sat for, it's like cheating, Murray. You sat for an hour. You literally sat for an hour in an evening. It's the second time you sat all year, and the last time you sat for an hour. You sat a total of like 2 hours, and you already shot a buck. You already shot an 8/10.
And you know what?
But I gotta go, baby.
I'm a deer slayer.
I have,
so.
and I'm still working right now. I have to go pick up some shirt parts, so we gotta go.
Alrighty, guys. So, I mean, that's the end of the video. I do want to clarify one thing. It was actually a 9-pointer, and also huge shout out to Cullen's Grandpa Daryl and Uncle Matt. They actually came out and helped me gut the deer and take care of it and get it hung up and everything. Cullen had to run into town. He was still working actually, and had to go grab some parts for Mark, the shirt mechanic. But yeah, Matt and Daryl came out they got out there pretty dang quick once I called. They were pretty excited too, so thank you guys again for helping me with that. Yeah, I mean, I got a deer. Pretty proud of myself. It's a pretty nice looking 9-pointer. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow my Instagram, Up North Outdoors Wifey. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to post a lot more here soon. Again, I know I'm not very good at grabbing that camera, but gotta form that habit, and there'll be more coming soon. If you guys have any ideas or anything you want to see, drop it down in the comments. I would love some tips on what you guys want to see, and I'll try and get that out for you. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.